Says I'm live. I feel like I'm alive. We're in it, baby. This thing says it's on. Everything's working, and nobody's here but me and the cat in the hat. The cat in the hat knows where it's at. So, hello. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing, girl? Thank you very much, as always. Hope you're having a good day, good weekend. Arthur says, howdy, trail cam. Hey, Tom, hi. Tracy, hi. Rick, where we're here. John Todd from Brownsville, thank you. Mary Cooper, hey there. Captain Trips, hey. Justin, hello. Traveling girl, happy Friday, Rusty. Well, happy Friday to you, traveling girl, and all of you. I hope you had a good day, and the weather's really nice here in Fort Clark Springs. I guarantee you, because it's like 75, 78 degrees and low humidity, and it is Friday. And the goat says hello. So, with that in mind, Captain Trips, let's see, where are we at here? Oh, Roger says hello from Florida. Joe, hello from Townsend, Delaware. Hello, first day of spring. Paul Venata, happy beer 30. Elaine Toole, hello everyone. And Rusty, I'm not everyone. Joseph, cheers all. Hi, Poodle Professor. Tyler, howdy from the Galveston Bay area. Jeff, hey, Rusty and Rangers from a beautiful day in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Well, it's a beautiful day here also. WP Wood, hello from Toad Suck, Arkansas. I can't get over that name, man. That's a hell of a name, isn't it? Hellcat Granny says, hello, everyone. Hello, guys. Anyway, Jennifer talking to Joseph, Trail Camp. Happy springtime. Enjoyed the turkey strut. Yeah, that's what those are not what you would call extremely popular video. They don't go viral. You know what I mean? Captain Trips, you're a legend. Yeah, I'm a legend, all right, because I'm older than dirt. Tracy, hi, WP, rural overlanding studio, message retracted. Roger, hello, Hellcat Granny. Mary Cooper, hello, Hellcat Granny. Roy Fraser, happy Friday, 76 degrees here close to the Roswell Airport. Thank you for the weather report. Roy, Jonathan Carpenter, I want to do something for you. Well, do the super chat if you want to do something. Belinda, hello, Rusty, Jennifer, and fellow Rangers. Happy Beer 30 from Southern Val Verde County, Texas. Well, hello, Belinda. Hellcat Granny talking to Mary. Alice, hey, time for turkey and dressing. You catch them and I'll clean them. Well, if you'll clean them, I'll damn sure catch them. Raccoon Little Bear, howdy, Rusty. Jennifer talking to Belinda. With that in mind, I'm going to take a swaller of beer. In heaven, there is no beer, and that's why we drink it here. WP Wood, hello West, we're talking to West, rural hello from Alabama. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my neck, or was it Louisiana? I don't remember. Here's to you, here's to me. Y'all talk among yourselves and enjoy yourself. William, hey, Rusty, from Jersey Shore, from the Jersey Shore. Yeah, okay. Dolores and Bruce, I made it. Greetings, everyone. Well, greetings to you and greetings to everybody. It is Friday night. It's Beer 30, Sanity session, guys. Levi, Maria, and I are sitting in the orchard watching the bees go flower to flower. Isn't that wonderful? It's amazing how they do that. Maria Tortilla. I love that name, man. I love that name, guys. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted a Cushman Eagle bad, like 1957. I was 12 years old. And they had a Cushman Eagle place in Beeville, Texas, or they had a place that sold Cushman Eagles. And every time we'd go to Beeville shopping, I'd walk over to that place and sit on that Cushman Eagle and imagine myself owning it. And so let's see where we got here. Jonathan, I can video chat with you. That's good. Whatever you want to do, dog. Hellcat Granny, hello, Levi. But anyway, so I wanted a Cushman Eagle so bad that finally my dad said, Alice says, did you get a haircut or something? I think. Dolores, we were coming back to New Hampshire today and someone had written, I love Rusty on a bridge entering New Hampshire. Damn, that's great. Yeah, but anyway, so my dad told me, he said, look, we had 10 acres of land up by the highway. I'm going to tell a story. If I miss your comment, I do. You know, uh, Bucky, hello, Bucky. But anyway, from West Tennessee. But yeah, so anyway, my dad told me that, that 10 acres up by the road, if I get all the rocks out of it and the roots and stumps and crap and plow it and plant it, that I could have the income from that 10 acres to buy me a scooter with if there was enough. And so I did. I 2 weeks I picked up rocks and cleaned out roots, stumps, and all kind of crap, and planted it finally. And unfortunately, the rains came right, and when the crop came in, it was flax. Uh, what's a Cushman Eagle? It's a motor scooter. It's a motor scooter. It was a beautiful little motor scooter in the 1950s. But anyway, make a short story long. The crop came in, sold the flax, a good crop, and I don't know how much money I made. My daddy said I had enough to get a Cushman Eagle, but at that time, a Cushman Eagle motor scooter was about $700. That was a lot of money back then. That was half the price of a brand new Ford Mustang. But that was later on. That was 10 years later. Anyway, 8. But anyway. We went to San Antonio and I got the Cushman Eagle. That was the end of that. But I got to 8 horsepower. That was a big deal. They made a 5 horsepower and an 8 horsepower. I got to 8, and I was it had the dual exhaust and all that. But it was a 4-cycle. I can't remember the name. Briggs and Stratton engine. You had to change oil and all that stuff. But anyway, I read the owner's manual and got it all set up. But anyway. But you had to break it in. You had to drive it 400 miles before, and be sure it didn't overheat. So I did all that stuff. But anyway, I drove the wheels off that thing. But anyway, one day we had, during the summer, we got rained out for a few days. And so I went into town, went to the swimming pool and fooled around there for a while. And Levi says, Maria Tortilla for governor. Yeah. Mary, hubby had a Cushman. Yeah. Nora, Rusty, I wanted a Cushman Eagle. Yeah. But anyway, but yeah, the Cushman Eagle was great. Mine was a red one. And, but it didn't have it didn't have a back seat. It just had a metal rack. So if anybody went riding with me, the seat was big enough. 2 people, I could scooch forward and the other person sit on the back of the seat and that would work, but anyway, went to the swimming pool, went swimming, and there was a girl there named, I'll just say Doris, but she was beautiful. She was like 4 years older than I was, and I mean, she was what they call well developed. You know what I mean? And anyway, she got most beautiful in Kennedy High School. Okay, in her year or two, or when she was whatever it was, but she was most beautiful. She was beautiful. She had black long hair, olive skin, well developed. Good figure. Everything a young guy like me, 12 years old, the hormones, and it was a 57. Anyway, the year. Anyway, hello, Gabriel, and all the others. I'm probably missing some, but that's the way it is. I'm going to tell this story. So anyway, I knew Doris. I mean, we were friends. And so, it was getting late in the day, 4 or 5 p.m., whatever it was. The swimming pool closed around 6 or 7. Anyway, she asked me if I could give her a ride home. Me give you a ride home on my scooter on that one seat. Anyway, so she was in a swimsuit, of course. And and she lived about from the swimming pool, at least 25-minute drive, because it was like 10 or 12 miles out in the country, down a Caliche Road and all kind of crap. They had a dairy. But anyway, I got on the scooter and she got on behind me, you understand, and was holding on to me, you understand? You got the feeling, right? Well, I almost couldn't drive my motor scooter. I'll tell you the truth, boy. That was hell, man. You couldn't have knocked a smile off my face with a sledgehammer. I mean, I was in heaven. You got me in heaven, So here we go. We left the swimming pool. We go right down Main Street, Kennedy, Texas, with her hanging on to me. And I thought, man, heaven can't be any better than this. I mean, Did I go slow? Shit, the motor scooter almost turned over twice. I mean, not enough speed. But anyway, yeah. Uh, uh, Angel answers, I bought me one of the 4.6, whatever. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Yeah, the Cushman Eagle is great looking. Anyway, Tyler should have put her on your lap. No, you couldn't on a scooter. You can be realistic, guys. This is not a sex story. This is just a kid growing up, 12 years old, and had a pretty girl on his scooter with her arms around him, and he's driving down the highway, and yeah, it was a great. Uh, Made in the shade, Rusty. You don't have to be shy. We know you. I wasn't a ladies' man. I was just a skinny runt. I mean, there wasn't nothing much going on with me, boy. I'm telling you. I've seen pictures of me. I don't have any of them, but anyway. But yeah, I took her home, and oh God, you're not going to believe the rest of the story. She told me to come on in. She'd fix me some lemonade, and she did. And it was great lemonade. When she sat down on the couch beside me, and we were and she leaned over and kissed me right on the mouth. You know what I mean? A good old Frenchie. I had just learned that French kissing from Dana, Barry, and yeah, and I thought, shit, man, I'm in heaven. But her dad was known to be a real nutcase. You know what I mean? It hurt because her boyfriends that came up to get her sometimes when they came home, he'd fire a shotgun up in the air, really poo, 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 poo. Anyway, so anyway, I was in love, man. Well, hell, I'd have married her like that if I knew what marriage was. But anyway, we kissed a few times, and then we heard her daddy's truck coming. God dang! But he was coming from the dairy barn down the hill. Still had a chance to exit out the road. You know what I mean? Shit, man. I hit that scooter airborne, and fortunately it started on the first kick, and away I went. He'd have killed me, man. If he'd have caught me in there kissing his daughter, Jesus H. Christ, I wouldn't be talking to you guys. Enough said about that. That's the Doris story. But God Almighty, what a wonderful woman. She was I really liked her. She was really nice. Levi says, I wish there were girls like that now. Girls next door, all American. No, she was a good old country. Of course, that's the way it was when I grew up. All them old country girls were good people, man. And I loved all of them. I didn't love just any of them. I loved them all, And yeah, I was definitely a lucky dog. No kidding about that. Yeah, all that hard work for the scooter paid off. Damn sure did. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, I'll tell you another quickie too. There was a guy, see, in Kennedy High School way back when, in the 1950s and 60s, early 60s, you didn't graduate until you got all your credits. They didn't just push you through and give you grades. You had to actually make the grade, or you stayed in school, or if you, I guess. Well, anyway, we had several people in their 20s, but we also had a fellow named Guy. His name was Guy, and he hunted dog. He raised hunting dogs and all this kind of stuff. And but he was old enough to buy a beer. Here I am, 15, 16 years old, whatever it was, and he's old enough to buy a beer. Well, did we use that source? Yeah, we did. And we ran around with him. We'd go hunting with him and stuff. And some people, one of the guys bought one of his dogs. And anyway, no, he was a cool dude. He just wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. He enjoyed what he enjoyed. He was good at hunting. He worked at the meat market. He could cut up meat and stuff, and barbecue, because it was also a barbecue place, and he did all that stuff. But he just wasn't big on school, So the reason he didn't pass wasn't because he wasn't intelligent. It was because he never showed up, or he'd be gone for several days hunting with his dog. And his parents didn't care. His parents were good people, man, hardworking people, farmer types. As long as he did his job at home, he was fine. Well, anyway, we got him to buy. Back then, you bought quarts, okay? Or we did at 50 cents a quart, 32 ounces. And anyway, so he bought beer for us several times, and there was only one policeman. They knew that he bought beer for kids every now and then, but they didn't do anything to him, because he was doing a community service, so to speak. Anyway, but yeah, we'd get him go get quarts for us every now and then. And anyway, he got us, there was four of us. He got us 4 quarts one time. I think it was Slits. Couldn't remember. It might have been Jack's. Anyway, but we went out to our farm, because we had, like 1,200 acres of farmland, and one section of it had one part of it had a old house on it where we parked our equipment and stuff. And we had a couple of tractors there and a old combine, combine that, combines the crops, flax. And anyway, so we got out there and we were fooling around. And somehow or another, we ended up on top of the combine, which puts you about 12 feet off the ground, and in that range. So we're up there sitting there, I can't remember, it's 3 or 4 of us, but anyway, one guy was chucking the beer down, and a quart of beer in a small body is a lot. Okay, that's like 2.5 beers or 2 3/4, whatever it happens to be. And so he, this one guy, I can't remember his name now. Well, I do remember his name. I won't mention it, but he got to acting silly up on top of the combine, and he's going back and forth and doing all kind of shit. He fell off. Okay. I mean, it was like 12 feet, boom, and there he laid. But he just laid there. I thought, oh shit, he's dead. The damn guy is dead, And the other guys were like, oh shit, what are we gonna do now? He's dead. Well, anyway, I go down there, and what had happened when he fell, it just knocked the breath out of him. He was kind of knocked out maybe, but so we go down there, and he didn't move. Lucky we didn't have a show, or we'd have buried him alive. I mean, anyway, he finally came around. But while he was coming around, we drank his beer. Enough said about that. That's all the stories I can think of, but I can think of more, but that's enough for now. Gabriel says your hair's going back, looks great. It looks like shit. I know it. Tyler, Jax. Yeah. Well, actually, Jax became Fallbacher. Pat, 12 more years. What does that mean? I hope I have 12 more years. Stephanie, hi, Rusty from Palm Beach or Palm Bay. Hello, Stephanie from Palm Bay. John Todd. Rusty, how many beers have you had this afternoon? Actually, this is the first one, and it's just gotten started. So here's to you. Here's to me. Mm-hmm. Jonathan, I want to send you some money. Well, do the super chat, or you can use PayPal. My account there is Rusty78609 at yahoo.com. Yeah, just use that and use PayPal or this super chat stuff. I don't know how to do it. Or you can send it to me in the mail, P.O. Box 421, Bracketville, Texas, 78832. Yeah. Tyler, awesome. Love the story time. Well, it's just great memories. I rode the wheels off of that damn Cushman Eagle, but I also took perfect care of it. My dad showed me one time, because you had to put grease where the throwout bearing, there was kind of a throwout bearing on the clutch, and you had to grease that, or if it dried up, it burned it up, and you had to change the oil periodically and some other things you had to grease. But no, I did it. He did, but that was my dad's way. We had a sack of tools, had every tool you can imagine, and he showed me one time. That's it. And if I ask anything related to it, he said, "You ought to know by now." That's the end of that shit. Outcast one, good story. Angel Ann, you look handsome. Keep telling your stories. I don't have any more right now. I'll think of one. Mark, the haircut looks sharp. Looks like you got a real barber this time. Yeah, I got a real barber, right? I got me. Geezer, hi everyone. Hi Geezer. Rick, great beer 30 as always. Jennifer, check out her channel on YouTube, Poodle Professor. She says, hi RB, living Captain Trips, great childhood memories. Oh, I had a great childhood. I really did. Had great parents. We were just upper poverty level or whatever, But well, back then, so you lived on a farm, you raised all your food. We had chickens, we had a garden, we had a few cattle, we had hogs, and then we had crops in the field. Daddy planted some popcorn and stuff in addition to the garden. And we used to have popcorn quite a bit. My mother used to make popcorn balls and stuff. Levi says, you don't want to pass out around us back in the day. Take your car and rob your ass. Well, we weren't that streetwide. We weren't that, well, we weren't there. We were just country hicks, or small town hicks. Angel And hi, Calvin, Alice, hi, hey, Geezer, Tyler. I watched the I got fired video this week. That was a good one. Yeah, well, I did get fired a few times actually, but it didn't bother me. It didn't bother me at all. I wasn't what do you call it? I wasn't stigmatized by that. Hell with it. You know, OG, do you still live at the resort in Brownsville? No, I'm in Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Geezer, really good. Barry, Rusty, if you could say skibidi, it would make my die. What does that mean? Something nasty or something? Skibidi? I don't know. I can say it, but I don't know why I should. Dave, when is the pickup time for the new rig? 2 weeks exactly. April the 4th. April the 4th. DJ Lord Buck, howdy, Rusty and Rusty's Rangers. Glad to catch your live stream today. Yeah, I am. I'm glad you did. But as far as the new casita is concerned, I am very excited about that. I mean, I am looking forward to that, like I look forward to the Cushman Eagle, almost. Not quite. No, the Cushman Eagle is like a dream come true. Because we bought it instead of going to Beeville to get it. My dad and I went to San Antonio, and so they actually had a truck and they hauled it out to the edge of town, Highway 181, and then I got on it, and because you could only go like 20 miles an hour for 40 miles, and then you had to sit and let it cool off, because back then you had to actually break engines in, and even cars, where are we at here? Mark says, have you thought about a truck bed slide-in camper? No, I haven't. Republic, have you called Casita for a status report? No, I haven't. Tyler, that Cushman is beautiful. Yeah, the Cushman was made, I think, all the way in the 50s, maybe in the early 60s, or maybe they may still make them for all I know. Angel Ann, I am too, looking forward to the new Casita. Yeah, it's something to do. See, and I've always said in my videos that the key to life, or part of it, one of them, is something to do, something to look forward to, and someone to love. Tom Landry said that in the 1960s, and I remembered it to this day. I thought, how genius. But anyway, calculatus eliminatus works too. If you want to find out where something is, you got to find out where it ain't. Anyway, Barry, how's Matilda doing? She hasn't been fed in a while. Well, she needed to lose a little weight because she had a few days there where she was getting overfed, but she's right back here somewhere. Oh, I see her. Let me see if I can get her in the picture. She's there. Okay, we're good. Mary, we had a walk through Cushman. A walk. Oh, you mean like, yeah, they had delivery vehicles. Yeah, they did. WP Wood, is the casita built without any wood in the floors or walls? There's none in the walls, but they do. It's just a fiberglass ball. Okay, well, there's two halves, the bottom half and the top half, complete fiberglass. And then on the inside, they build up a little wooden floor about this high off the fiberglass. So none of the wood is exposed to the elements at all. No, it's a damn nice rig. It is. John Todd says, our paper boy in Brownsville used to deliver the evening paper in a red Cushman plain Jane version. Well, mine was pretty plain Jane too. I didn't have any real fancy. Of course, I got the dual exhaust, which I thought was neat. Well, it really wasn't duals. It was one pipe, but it split and made two chrome exhausts. Jonathan, my phone is messed up, so I can't really see it too much. Well, whatever. Do what you got to do. Sean, you think they will ever do away with social security? Hell no, man. No. They're trying to figure out ways to get more money to people, not less. We're going to go to what they call guaranteed living income in the next 10 years or less. Transylvania Turf Company left me a pat on the back. Ding, ding, ding. Says, next round is on me. Enjoy your night and weekend, Rusty. Well, thank you very much for a little pat on the back. I hope everything's going good your way. Skol Prost. Cheers. They use that super chat, and on live videos like this, you can actually set a goal. up at the top there that people can see. And I never, are you kidding me? I mean, I'm lucky to get anything. I'll take what I can get. But thank you, Transylvania Turf Company. Enjoy your life. And then Alice says, cast aluminum is best for popping corn. I know. I'm an expert. Well, good for you. Expert is somebody that's over 50 miles from town and carries a briefcase. Okay. That's what we used to call an expert. Tyler, get out of here, man. Thank you, Tyler. In heaven there is. Oh, Mark, what's going on? All of a sudden you get one guy does a little pat on the back and everybody jumps in. Well, that's good with me. Jump on in there. And I'll think about Doris. Woo, get down. Oh boy, she was a knockout. And for me to be riding down the street with her arms around me, and all I had on was a t-shirt, and oh God, I can still remember that. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? Oh yeah, I mean, I can remember the feeling. I mean, I was, yeah. And then she kissed me. Get out of here, man. Yo, I'm lucky that Dana Berry had showed me how to do the French kiss. Well, Mark left me a pat on the back too. Thank you, Mark, Tyler, and everybody, all you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Raccoon Little Bear, an expert, a former drip under pressure. Very good, Raccoon. Eileen Toole, did you realize you're in your present home for 6 months already? Yeah, and you got a video coming up about that. Yeah, there's more. Trail cam video, proud to be a ranger. Thanks, Doris. Boy, no kidding, man. No kidding. And the funny thing about it was later on at school, because she was older than I was, I was just a lowly freshman, and she was a junior or senior. And yeah, but at school, she would come up and put her arm around me. You know what I mean? I thought, who in the hell am I? But she did. I don't know why. I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Yeah, but Dana, I like Dana. Dana was good. Yeah, she was my best friend. She was a friend and a lover, I guess, Fantastic. Hey, Rusty, did you get the colored gel coat bottom on your casita? No, I didn't. I didn't see any reason to do that. I like the pure white. It looks like an egg, with when it's just pure white. It looks like a big old rooster laid an egg. A rooster laid an egg? That's a good one. Chicken laid an egg. Angel Ann, I understand those hot memories in life. I'm still married to him. Yeah, I hear you. You get married in heat. Barry Benson donated $100 through Super Chat. He did. Well, thank you. I don't know who Barry Benson is, but if he did, pat himself on the back. Angela patted me on the back with $10. Well, thank you. Why are you guys doing that? I mean, that's scary. Something wrong here. Yeah, but I do appreciate it. Y'all have a great weekend. We got a few more minutes here, like 2. But yeah, y'all get ready for a good weekend. And Alice says, Rusty sounds like she was trying to lead you down the garden path. I don't know, man. But back then, you're so young and dumb. I mean, I'm old and dumb now. And but no, I had no. I don't know, man. I had a strange life with women. I mean, I wasn't handsome. I certainly wasn't muscular or I wasn't anything, man. But I did have some good luck with ladies. I don't know why. Maybe they thought they were going to take care of me. That mothering instinct. Raccoon Little Bear, good memories. Yeah, they're great memories, man. I have a lot of good memories. I have some bad, like everybody else. But that's the way it goes. Here's to me. Here's to you. Well, we're getting close to the end here, guys. So y'all get ready for a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. And if you can find a Cushman Eagle, buy it. Barry, like the Cat in the Hat shirt. Yeah, the Cat in the Hat. Calculate us, eliminate us. If you want to find out where something is, you got to find out where it ain't. Anyway, you can get it on Amazon. Sean, never too old for love. Yeah, it might be a little snow on the roof, but a lot of fire in the furnace. No, I hear that, babe. That was me. That's still me. I still, I still like beauty. I mean, I still like it. Anyway, William, good night. Good night to all you guys. So y'all enjoy your weekend. thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link. It said, Angel Ann says, I did to Rusty. My third marriage was a charm. Yeah, I was married a bunch too, you know. But all right, anyway, enjoy your weekend, guys. Adios, amigos. Bye bye.